What's going on, guys? Chris here with Forged Through Faith, and today's video is on finding your why it's important, and how to go about doing that. Okay, so you've probably heard the phrase about finding your why, or that you need to find your why before your why behind training. It's something that really could apply to any aspect of your life, whether it's training, your job, being a parent, stuff like that. But for the purpose of what we do, and to keep this video short, we're going to talk about training. Okay, so basically, guys, your why is something that drives you to get into the gym every day. Okay, it's the reason why you go in there, you step to the barbell, you do things that make you uncomfortable, because at the end of the day, guys, CrossFit is not easy. It's super hard. Training in general is hard. You have to put stress on the body to elicit a response. So you have to have a reason for doing that, okay? So just to share my why, guys, is why I compete in CrossFit, albeit at not a super high level, as high as I can attain, as well as coach athletes, guys, is I think it's my God-given purpose to do so. Okay, I'm not going to explain all the reasons behind what led me to that decision. That might be another video at another point. However, through certain events in my life where God has very clearly injected himself into the situation and kind of pushed me in a certain direction, I know that this is my God-given purpose to affect change in the world, as well as bring glory to him. So that's my why. That's something where when days are hard, it's like, okay, nope, this is the reason why I'm doing that. Okay. And again, guys, that's why it's so important, is because not every day you come into the gym is going to be easy. And not saying that if you're feeling beat up, or whatever the case may be, that you don't change the program or maybe take the day off. But the reason why you're on a consistent basis coming into the gym and trying to achieve a goal, let's say, that's the driver, okay? And it's important that it's big enough so that if things change around you, you're able to continue to push forward. For example, regionals were taken away, and for a lot of athletes, that was the goal. For me, that was like kind of a big goal I wanted to achieve as well, and it was definitely a shock to the system and kind of punch in the gut, like, oh, shoot, that's not there anymore. But finding a big enough why to continue training, whether that's still competitively in CrossFit or just training in general, is super important. So when changes happen that are outside of your control, you're not shaken in by it and you throw what you're doing to the wayside. Okay, so that's what finding your why is. That's why it's important. But how do you go about doing it? So there's a couple different techniques. I have a client or two that are doing this, and this is kind of what they're doing. Okay, so the first thing is write down all the people you admire and what you admire about them. Okay, and everything I go through, guys, the goal is to find themes. Okay, so then you're gonna circle any themes or recurring words that you find in those people and why you admire them, and that'll start to give you insight into, okay, that's something I really think is cool. That's something I really like about people in general. And that's going to start to get the gears moving towards what your why or what your purpose is, okay? Then what you're going to do is write down your favorite words or quotes, circle or write any recurring themes, write down things that excite you, things that fire you up, or things that make you upset. I did a Bible study with my college wrestling team one time, and when you're looking for your purpose or your why, it's something that makes you sad, mad, or glad. Okay, the extremes. Okay, you're not warm about it. You're hot or cold. Okay, then from all those circles and themes that you found, I want write down 20 to 30 words that are values to you, things that are themes within your life that are super important to you, and then keep narrowing that down until you have about 5 to 8. From there, you'll have an idea of what's going on. You can start writing down ideas, just kind of brainstorming ideas of what could be your purpose, and then star or circle anything that feels right or stands out to you, okay? Everyone has a general idea of what I'm talking about, where you see something, you're like, yeah, I resonate with that. You want to circle or star those things, okay? And then once you have an idea of what your purpose is, you can set that in stone. This is my why, and you can use that to really motivate yourself. Okay, guys? So I encourage you, if you know what your why is, you're a step ahead of the game. If you don't, or you're not sure what it is, guys, take these activities, start to put some real thought into what that could be, and then use that to motivate you and keep your training going. Keep up the good work, guys.